There, welcome to Eve News, Sports, and Weather. I'm Mike Azariah. Today is November the 4th, 2025, and let's get into it. This is a day later than I usually do. Usually I record on Mondays, but I put out some media yesterday doing begging for the fundraiser for Operation Magic School Bus, and I'll get back to that at the end of this, but I delayed because I didn't want to inundate or be too present in asking and putting this video up. It's just a thing of mine. I like to spread out myself. Crimson Harvest just ended in EVE Online, which means no longer do we have the huge drops. You're not chasing biocybernetic sites or Crimson Harvest events, and we can go back to blowing each other up in the good old fashioned way. Some people I saw in various places like Reddit thought that it was a great event and they made a ton of cash. Others said it was stupid and they couldn't find any sites. And even if they did, they were taken by other people. Just like anything, some people complain if you hang them with a new rope. But how you play it and how you approached it probably had a really big effect on how you thought it turned out in the end. I enjoyed going into a few cybernetic sites and flying around a little more cautious about what I had in my head and on my ship because I didn't want to become feed for somebody else's stuff. On a very regular basis in Rookie Help Chat, I am asked, have you been ganked in the bus? How often is the bus ganked? Because I announce exactly where I am and where I'm going. Pretty much what we tell them not to do on a regular basis, I do as a matter of course because that's what the bus does. I've lost ships on bus business, but I have never lost one of the bowheads yet. I am sure by saying things like that, I am challenging the gods, and then they shall send Valkyries and Furies to come and see to my hubris. Let's see, what's next? Uh, right, less than a week left in voting. So if you are going to vote, you have about 6 days. Next Monday is the last day, or is it Sunday and Monday they shut it down? I'm not 100% sure. Please do not wait till the last day. CCP once again is bribing you to vote, with this time with a metamorphosis, which will be paid out after the voting period closes. But metamorphosis right now goes for about 70 million isk. So if you are qualified to vote, go vote. If you're going to go vote, I'd appreciate if you voted for me, but even if you don't, go vote. Get yourself the metamorphosis or sell it. I do expect, with a whole bunch of free ones coming out, for prices to drop a little, but you can even either hang on to them till the prices go back up or take a little less. Let's see. Mining changes are coming up on the 18th. Yeah, 10, 14, 18. Sorry. 10th of November is the end of voting. 14th of November is when they announce the results, saying who got elected and by how much. Always fun to watch that one. The 18th is when the new update happens. New ships are going to be introduced, mining ships. New mining rules are going to be introduced, which makes for some interesting, and a new ore. Between the three of them, it's going to be interesting. I expect a lot of people to grab a new ship and rush out to mine and see what the hullabaloo is about. And I also expect gankers to be parked out in the belts, waiting for these fools to rush in so that they can show why the angels aren't walking around there. Old saying. It's going to be an interesting time and ought to be a lot of fun. I've got a few SP laid aside so I can train into the ship right proper and go out for a little cruise myself. Uh, I hope not to be one of the fools who rush in and gets popped for being an idiot in a brand new shiny ship. On to the next part, the movements. Brand new alliance called Dex Middleways Florida Resort, which has gained 1,184 people in 1 week. Interesting drop was an alliance called No Value, And that's pretty much a good descriptor because they dropped 399 members and have seven left, which I would presume is probably the CEO and his six alts. Violence in nullsec. The most violent system in the past 24 hours was Romeo TAC Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey, with 471 ships popped and 316 pods. In lowsec, it was Amamaki once again, 331 over 75. In highsec, it was Cheetah at 406 over 423. In NPC space, we're back to Yankee TAC Zulu X-Ray India Oscar with 40,146 ships popped in the Veil of Silent dead end that system is. Again, I am going to take a couple of days off, off to a cabin in the woods, so you won't see me in the game for the next 2 days or 3 days, whatever. But I will be back. I would appreciate if you voted. A few people have stopped me in various systems, said, I voted for you, on the assumption that they told the truth. I probably have about 50 votes right now. I'm kind of hoping for a few more. So, once again, metamorphosis if you vote, even if you don't vote for me, but a chance to get a good ship, make some ISK, and maybe have a voice in how the game is run and who represents you, who doesn't. Until then, today it's gin, Tanqueray. Sometimes you just don't need the tonic. All you need is the gin. You have yourselves a good one, and I will catch you on the flip flop.